Good morning, dear student. So today we cover about the hardware. Okay, student. So that hardware and types of hardware. In the last video, we read about the computer, introduction of computer, and what is computer, something, and how does the work of computer. But today we will read about the types of hardware. So what is hardware? First of all, we will take term hardware. So hardware consists of all physical components, and this component can basically attached to system. Okay, students. So hardware here three types: input, output, and then last one, storage. So this is a what is input device? Yes, student. So yes, you have any idea what is input device and storage device, and about the output device? So input is any data and instruction entered into the memory of computer by user. Yes. So the hardware components which are used to enter data and instruction to the computer are called input device. So they are mainly external devices connected to from the outside. So here mostly famous input device: keyboard, mouse, and scanner, and have many devices for the input device. Okay, student. So first of all, I will talking about the keyboard. So what is keyboard? So keyboard are the gateway between you and your computer. Yes, student. So the keyboard is an input device which contains key, and you press this key to enter data and instruction into the computer. Yes, and there are many keyboard layout and sizes, with the most common for Latin based language being QWERTY layout. So mostly in the present time based on QWERTY layout. This layout based on mostly keyboard, and today your mobile keypad also based on QWERTY layout. Okay, student. And you know that desktop computer keyboard typically have from 101 to 105 keys. So that's depend number of keyboard and all desktop computer keyboard have a typing area that include the letters of the alphabet and numbers, okay, and any others, punctuation marks, and other basic keys, just like special key, just like this type key. So here are many special key. So that's desktop computer keyboards often attached via cable to USB port on the system unit. Okay, student. So keyboard attached to system unit USB port. Keyboard attached to system unit by USB port. Okay? Yes. So standard keyboard are also ready for use with a USB port. Yes. And then other devices, input devices, mouse. Okay, student. So the mouse is the most widely used pointing device. So other name of the mouse is called pointing device. Okay, students. So mouse is the other name. We can say that pointing device. So pointing device used to move the mouse pointer on the screen to select menu. So you know what is that? Suppose my mouse pointer at this time is here. Okay, student. So this is a mouse pointer. Yes, student. You use the computer already and you are familiar with this pointing device. So, and this pointing always available on desktop, computer desktop. Yes. So, and that up to used to move the mouse pointer on the screen to select menu command, resize window, and start window, and start program, etc. Okay. So this mouse pointer used for many work. Yes. So here some mouse action. So first point, mouse move the mouse until the pointer is positioned on the item of choice. Suppose you want to this option open. So just go and your mouse pointer at here and just click the left button. Okay, and this option is already open. Understand? Yes. So that is click. What is click? So press and release the left mouse button to select or deselect items. So you understand, student? So mouse have three so this one and this mouse is also attached to the system unit by USB port. This mouse attached with USB port also. And this one is the left button and this one is a right button, and here are scrolling button. And this is a wire attached to the system unit in the USB port. Okay, dear student? Yes. So, a right click, so press and release the right mouse button to display a shortcut menu. So, we can say that right button used for the shortcut menu. Okay, and last, double click. So we do the double click by the left button. Okay, don't use the right button for double clicking. So the double click, quickly press and release the left mouse button twice to start a program. Okay, student? Yes. So double click used by left button. And then after, main things, scanner. So scanner is an input device that reads printed text and graphics, and then translate the result into a form of from the computer. So, and then you can scan images such as photograph, drawing, and logos into computer. So a scanner is a very much like photocopy machine, except that it creates a file of the document in computer memory instead of a paper copy only. Okay, student? And then after, barcode reader. So your barcode reader, so your barcode, this just type like, okay, and some number on each line, something. This is a barcode. So look like here, student. Yes. So this is a barcode. So barcode is a set of lines of different thickness. Suppose first line more thicker, so second line is less thicker. Okay, yes. So that represent a number. So barcode reader, also called a barcode scanner, is used to input data from barcode. Yes. And then after, we will talk about the output device. So output device, so that means computer is fed with a lot of data to be processed and organized. So the data that has been processed into a useful form is called output. Any hardware component that can convey output to a user is called output device. Okay, student? So some commonly used output devices are display devices, monitor, printer, and speaker. So first of all, we'll talk about the monitor. So a computer monitor or visual display unit. So the other name VDU, visual display unit. Okay, so visual display unit is an output device that the computer uses to display text, images and other information. The monitor look like a television screen. Okay, information on a monitor called soft copy. Yes, and first starting in the starting time use the CRT, cathode ray tube. So this monitor is too big and consume more electricity. Okay, but day by day improvement in monitor. So then after LED and LCD converting to that. So LCD liquid crystal display. Okay student, so this is a definition of monitor. And then after printer, most important topic for the output device, printer. So an output device that produces text and graphics on a physical medium such as paper or transparency film is called printer. So printed information which exists physically is called hard copy. Okay student, printer. So that to meet this range of printing needs many different types of and style of printer. So here are printer two types. First, impact and non-impact. Impact and non-impact printer. Okay student? Yes. So impact printer, so the character is formed by physical contact or pressure of the print head against an ink ribbon and give impact into the paper like that of a ordinary typewriter. And non-impact printer, there is no physical contact of the head with the paper or ribbon. So the laser printer and thermal printer is an example of the non-impact. Okay, with impact ribbon and non-impact without ribbon. Okay student, and more speaker. Okay student, so here also three devices very famous, and speaker are used to play sound. You know well about the speaker. So they may built into the system unit or connected with the cable. So speaker allow you to listen to music and hear sound. Yes, and effect from our computer. Very good. And the next topic is storage device. So the storage devices are used to store data and information into the computer. So for future uses, so since a computer memory, that's called primary memory, okay, so is temporary in nature, therefore secondary storage device are used for bulk storage data and information. So every computer stores system software and application software. So to start up a computer locates an operating system. So operating system, that's called, we can say, system software. So in storage, usually a hard disk, and loads it into memory. So which type of memory? RAM. RAM. So random access memory. Okay. So when a user issues a command to start application software such as a word processing program, okay, or a web browser, so the operating system locates the program in storage such as on hard disk or optical disk and loads it into RAM memory. So different types of secondary storage. Yes. So you know secondary memory uses just like that hard disk. So this is a secondary memory. Secondary memory. So that's hard disk, also called hard disk drive. Yes, hard disk drive. We can say that hard disk drive. So is the most important storage devices is to use to store bulk of data. Yes. So you know what the size? 160 GB to 2 terabyte and more. Yes. So nowadays mostly people uses the memory card. Yes, for the mobile. So you know what the size of memory card? 1 GB, 2 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB. Yes, 32 GB, 64 GB. Yes. So the sizes of the SD card and of the hard disk is two big sizes available. So then after CD and DVD, okay student? Yes, and pen drive. Yes. So I know that you understand what the uses of storage devices. Yes, storage devices used for the collection of data and information for future uses. Yes, and next more topic, important topic, hardware inside the computer. So hardware inside the computer. So in this section, very important things, motherboard. Okay student? Yes. Motherboard and then CPU, okay, and then after disk drive, disk drive, and then RAM, okay, and next maybe many type ports and power supply also. Ports and power. Okay student? And BIOS chip. So first of all, we will understand about the motherboard. So the motherboard gets its name because it is like a mother to all of other circuit board. So found within the computer case, the motherboard sometimes called a system board. Yes. So other name of the motherboard, system board. Okay, student. So is the largest and has many similar board plugged into it. So it holds all of the most important part of the computer. Yes. So that on the motherboard we will find several expansions card like sound card, video card, and network card, modem card, etc. Yes. So many type card fixed in the motherboard. So that's it is known as the heart of computer. Okay, student. So other name of the motherboard, heart of the computer. Okay, students. And then after CPU. So CPU is the brain of computer. Okay. So we can say that other name of CPU, brain of and what is the full form of CPU? Central Processing Unit. This is a full form of CPU, processing unit. Okay, student. Yes. So this is like of brain, and it's control most of a computer's operation and tell other parts what to do. So on a personal computer, all functions of the processor usually are on a single chip called microprocessor. Yes. So that and after RAM, ROM. So this is a RAM, random access memory. Random access memory. This is full form of RAM and read only memory. Okay, this is full form of RAM. So we can say that RAM stands for random access memory, and it consists of memory chips that can be read from and written to by the processor and other devices. Okay, yes. So that's work of RAM. And ROM stands for read only memory. So it holds information that is built in it, and ROM is just like library book. So in which lot of information in the is there. So by you cannot change it. So ROM is known as non-volatile memory, which means it is permanent in nature. And then last, ports. So ports are the places on the back side. So back side, that means system unit. Okay, so this is system unit. So which is power supply. Okay, yes. So that's back side of the computer case or system unit. So where you plug in hardware ports are connected to the expansion card from the inside of the case. So all the hardware like keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, scanner. Okay, so yes, so all that's we can say that parts include the in the port. So yes, so by the cable, via the cable. Yes. So one in of a cable attached to the port on the system unit, and other end of the cable attaches to a connector on the peripheral devices, via peripheral devices. Yes, and power supply. So every computer needs a power supply to take electricity from our house is standard wall outlets. So and this power supply need the AC current and 115 to 120 volt and convert into current that works for your computer, convert to DC. So this power supply AC converting to DC current, alternate current and direct current. So power supply, we take the 115 to 120 current and that's supply to DC current ranging from 5 to more than 15 volts. Yes, students. So this is a power supply. And about the BIOS chip, so it is very important components of the computer. So BIOS is standard basic input, output system. Okay, and in simple terms, the BIOS chip wakes up computer when you turn it on and remind it what parts it has and what they do. Yes, student. So this is a hardware inside the computer. So hardware, motherboard, CPU, disk drive, RAM and ROM, and ports, power supply, BIOS chip. Okay. Yes, student. So this is your topic related with the first chapter is completed. Okay, and then after your question answer, so just you read the all points at your home, and you know that what's the full form. So please don't miss the full form of the related from the related this chapter. Just video, CPU, RAM, ROM, LCD, DC, DVD. Okay. Yes. So please learn that and read the chapter to the self. Okay. And in the next video we will discuss about the question answer. Thank you so much.